As Independence Day approaches, we're reminded of the fundamental principles that make our country great: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This time of the year, many of us pursue happiness by taking a vacation. And thanks to another fundamental right, the right to own and use property as you see fit, there are many options out there for travelers, including home sharing, the practice of renting out your home to an overnight guest in exchange for money. Unfortunately, though, cities across the country are cracking down on this centuries-old practice. Take, for example, Miami Beach, Florida. Miami Beach is a popular tourist destination, and people have been renting out homes for years. But city officials are now fining home sharers $100,000 simply for renting out their homes to overnight guests. The Florida Constitution protects people from excessive fines by the government, and it's hard to see how $100,000 is not an excessive fine. Unfortunately, things are not faring much better on the West Coast. Seattle, Washington is a growing technological hub, but officials there are punishing innovation in home sharing. People in Seattle have created businesses to provide people places to stay when they visit the Emerald City. But now in Seattle, it's illegal to rent more than 3 homes on a home sharing platform. That not only violates people's property rights, but it eviscerates their livelihoods. Further down the coast in Pacific Grove, California, officials are literally raffling off people's property rights. They held a public lottery where dozens of local homeowners suddenly lost their rights to rent their homes. They weren't doing anything wrong, they weren't causing any problems. They were just told that they could no longer use their homes for home sharing, even though they've relied on that income. This is not only unfair, but it violates a state law that requires cities to go through certain procedures before they take away people's property rights. In each of these cases, Miami Beach, Seattle, and Pacific Grove, the Goldwater Institute is going to court to defend property rights on behalf of home sharers who are responsibly renting out their homes to overnight guests. Nobody wants to live next to a nuisance, but there are already laws on the books that allow city officials to keep quiet, clean, and safe neighborhoods. They don't need to go after people's property rights in order to do that. If you'd like to learn more about how the Goldwater Institute is protecting home sharing from coast to coast, visit our website at goldwaterinstitute.org/homesharing.